What's a mild inconvenience that drives you ducking crazy? When you have a stuffed nose and trying to sleep and need to consciously breathe. My car has 3 windshield wiper speeds, super fast, super duper fast, and turbo. I hate using them when it's a bit more than a sprinkling of rain, because then the wipers just wipe at nothing. Dropping your keys trying to open the door. It always happens at the worst possible times, like when you got a piss real bad, or your hands are full with bags. Clicking on a button, except that the button jumps just as you're clicking, and you get the wrong button. This happens often when an app opens a new window and it takes time to fill up all the contents. Edit, the one I see every day at work, is my web conferencing app. I want to share a spreadsheet with the other people in the meeting, but then it jumps and I share it instead. Facebook is good at this. I'll see there are 12 more comments, so I click to see the comments. Now there are something like 7 more comments, so I click again to read comments. Now there's 1 more comment. Really, Facebook? Why do you do this? So I click to see that 1 comment, but as I click some other content loads, causing the page to lurch up or down, causing me to click on the name of one of the people who left a comment, so I end up on their Facebook page. Now if I go back to my feed, everything is different and I can never ever find the comments that I was trying to read. By that point I've expended more time than I wanted to, meaning that the comments aren't worth reading now, even if I could find them. I was just trying to pass some time, not turn it into some sort of ordeal. I wear nitrile gloves at work, and putting them on is a pain when my hands are sweaty or damp at all. I can't get my fingers inside, and the nitrile clings and twists, and it feels awful. When someone opens my door, comes into my room for a few seconds, and then leave the damn door open. Sure, I could get up and close it, but I did that last time you came in, and the time before. Place scanned item in bagging area. Place a scanned item in bagging area. Remove unscanned item from bagging area. Apostrophe. Walking through the city late at night after work, when I'm crossing a side street near the train station. Taxis will inevitably see me coming and pull up right in front of me, so I have to walk around the back of them. Every single night, I tried a different route but it's longer. I tried waving them off, but they just come quicker. I tried running, so I can get there before they block my path, but they just accelerate. I think the only solution is to run up and do a hood slide. Thinking to myself, oh, I need to Google that later. But then, later when I have time to Google, I can't think of that super interesting thing I was going to Google. Getting all comfortable in bed, well positioned and everything, then realizing you forgot something in the living room / kitchen, and having to get up and get it. Edit, spelling edit too. Thanks for the slivers. When my Bluetooth doesn't connect in the car, it makes me want to stab my phone, even though it's not a big deal at all and has zero effect on my life. Stoplights feel timed, so that if you go in one direction for a few miles and you have to stop at a red light, chances are you will have to stop at all the red lights in that direction. Breaking a nail, which is horrible on its own already, and not having a nail file with me to fix the jagged edges, so it keeps getting caught on things. Yes, especially when you've grown them out and they look really nice. If one of my nails break, I'm cutting them all the same length and starting again. I can't stand uneven nails. Enter password. Your password is incorrect. Request password reset. Enter what you want it to be. You cannot use your current password as your new password. Try to use that password. Your password is incorrect. Computer flies out window. I tried ordering pizza on the Papa John's app a while back. I enter my info and it says my password is wrong a few times. So I request a new one. With all of my emails it says I don't have an account, which I thought I did. But whatever. I go to create an account and it says an account already exists under that email address. Oblivious drivers. Not ones texting. They know they're being an ass. I'm talking about those people who honestly have no ducking clue how to drive properly, yet totally think they are good at it. Leaves me fuming. Especially when they are putting other people's lives in danger. Having to untie my shoes to put them on. I always try to just slip my foot in, but then I crush that part at the back and duck up the shoe. I'm most comfortable in sneakers, but the slip-on ones don't look as nice. Drivers who don't indicate when changing lanes. It doesn't even take a second. Using my indicators is so ingrained in me, I often do it in parking lots and in residential roads with no through traffic when turning into a driveway. ATM fees. I will walk to another one, even if it's ages away, just to avoid paying a fee, even if I'm wildly inconvenienced in the process. Yes, I know it's petty. At work, the bathroom stalls can be locked, obviously, and you'll have a small red sign to indicate that it's occupied. Nonetheless, there are always people trying to open the door just to make sure that it's really unoccupied. It drives me nuts. Can't you let me shit in peace? Edit. That blow up. Thanks for the silver. 2 things. I didn't know there were so many colorblind people. You're forgiven. Everyone else that try to justify they're trying to barge in because they want you to hurry. You're not forgiven. Go sit in the wood and let me finish in peace. Yeah. I sometimes play Candy Crush while I shit. So. Intros on YouTube videos. Like, get the point. I don't need you to read the product label or tell me what you were thinking in Target when you purchased it. The act makes me freeze despite it being hot as the devil's nutsack outside. Slow walkers on sidewalks just move the duck out of the way amendment. I'm speaking about the PPL that are in the way, not just slow, but the ones you can't get past after an attempt or two, or that just flat out make it impossible to go around. For some reason when browsing Reddit on the mobile app after 20 or so videos it will stop loading GIFs and videos entirely and you have to restart the app. It also preloads 100 plus posts while on mobile data, and video quality is randomly so deteriorated that it feels like looking at a Northeast's cutscene. Not to forget to mention that it doesn't save sorting preferences at all. The app is all around a very shitty and inconvenient experience. Why are Hot Pockets not already in the cardboard crisping sleeve? I'm not ducking Gordon Ramsay over here. Apparently I'm the exact height to have my pockets get caught on my drawers in the kitchen. I swear my basketball shorts will reach for the drawer handles and grab them. Makes me see red. Edit. While this blow up, I won't feel quite as angry now that I know all of Reddit has this issue. Craving a specific type of food. Arranging to get that specific food. Something going wrong along the way and not having access to it. Edit. Chick-fil-A has been commented 10 plus times. Much trend. Sometimes my Xbox controller will desync and I have to get up, walk 4 feet, and manually push the buttons to reset it. After a hard day's work you might as well be asking me to drag a cinder block 3 miles uphill. After swearing I'll sit there and consider how bad I actually want to play Xbox today. Same thing with the TV remote. Seems the more tired I am, the more apt it is to be across the room for some reason. I swear my appliances teleport when I sit down. When people driving on the highway see a cop sitting off the side of the road ahead, watching 4 speeders, and slow down to like 15 under the speed limit, like you know that's also impeding the flow of traffic. Realizing your phone charger wasn't plugged in properly before going to bed. Now I have to take a full hour sitting around in the morning waiting for it to charge. Get ducked. People not clearing the time left on a microwave. Savages. It's also a duck-ein clock. Me. What time is it? Idiot ducking microwave. 17 me. That's not a goddamn time. Me. Duck-ein clearer. When I get in an elevator and am riding to a high floor, and just before the doors close a bunch of people get in, and they all stop on a different floor, turning what would have been a smooth ride to the top into a start-stop, jerky journey. Hosting a meeting at work, but you've drunk too much water? That feeling of needing to get to the toilet, but you have the rest of the presentation to go through. That sucks. So yeah, needing to piss whilst giving a presentation. USB sticks/cords. I objectively know that it can't be true, but it seems they never face the right way in the first attempt to use them. falling asleep with my glasses on, and not having them on when I wake up. I have to move like a crazy slow ninja until I find them, lest I break them. Usually they are tangled up in the bed sheets, but once I found them in the bathroom. Talk to text no longer understanding me. Me, text Rick Siri. Okay. What do you want to say? Me, Rick. Please ensure that Sheila arrives 15 minutes early for her training tomorrow. Thanks dude. Siri, Dick. Bumblebee tuna sugar fat she ready arrives of 18 minutes burly forward raining good morrow. Spanks rude. Edit. A word. Siri missed it when I talked to text. Hangnails. Sometimes they aren't an inconvenience at all. But, damn. They make me so mad. I'm about to finish my study in France. And every single time I spoke French they responded in English. I've come to the conclusion that they do it so I won't have to stress with communication. But I'm in France, learning French, and engaging with French people. People who don't stop talking, just STFU. Ugh, my coworker could stretch a 5-second message into 5 minutes. I imagine every time he orders food it goes like this. Would you like fries? Well, it's funny you should ask me that, because as I was walking up to order I started asking myself the same question in my head. Do I want fries? Or do I not want them? Because at first I was thinking of not getting them, since they are not always the most consistent. Sometimes they are soggy. Sometimes they are too crisp. But I've been coming here for years and more often than not you guys get them, right? So I don't think it's too much of a risk if I did add them on. But I was also thinking about the salt content, since I've been cutting back on salt. I know they don't come with salt on their own, and I need to actually add the salt from the little packets onto them if I want salt. But they also just don't taste the same without it. So after some thought and deliberation I think maybe today will be one of the few times I'll go without fries. Which is in no way meant to reflect on you or your company, but it's just a decision I'm making for this particular moment. I may very well change my mind and decide to go with them as I usually do on my next visit, which will probably be either Thursday or Friday depending on what my after work plans are, which are always subject to change. In fact, you know what? I don't even know why I'm being so picky today. Go ahead and toss a large fry on the order. Apostrophe. Currently watching a video about a man petting an elephant seal, and it has the audacity to buffer at the time when the guy actually scratches the baby seal. Like internet, what the actual duck? I'm trying to not be depressed here, and you go and do this to me. People that think that having kids gives them special privileges to be the loudest and most annoying people in a given public space. Also people that act like their kids aren't their fault. Usually the same. I'm normally a pretty chill guy, so all of mine apply to driving. 1. People that turn in front of me and then go under the speed limit. If you're cutting off my path, you'd better hit it. 2. People that drive in the fast lane going barely over the speed limit. 3. People that park off center in parking spots, which then forces me to do the same so they don't ding my truck. 4. People that can't parallel park and leave a 2-foot gap between their car and the curb. 5. People who never utilize their turn signal. It's right by your left hand. Use it. Learn to drive, folks. It isn't hard. Edit. Thanks for platinum. Still new to Reddit, but I know it's a good thing. Your password needs to include upper and lowercase letters, multiple numerals, at least 3 special characters and a prayer to the Dark Lord bitch. It's my account. How about I decide how strong I want my password to be? When people slow almost to a complete stop before turning off a busy street, I mean like a crawl. I completely understand not wanting to take a turn too quickly, but some people really take that to an extreme. There are others behind you. Please at least go 5 miles per hour. I stack shelves at my local supermarket, and the most infuriating thing is when someone picks up something from one spot and either puts it in a new spot altogether or just right next to where they got it. It takes like 0.01 second for me to fix, but when I have to do it 400, 0.000 times a shift, it gets real old real quick. People who can't figure out how to duck in queue when entering a train. People who can't let others get off the train before trying to enter. People who can't queue up when scanning their card to enter/exit the station, and as such try scanning it while there's already a line of people waiting to ducking scan this. People who stands in doorways. It's a busy ducking station, and even though the doorway was designed to fit 2 people at the same time, it doesn't mean it's okay for you to block half of it. Dipshit. It's one of the main entryways into the main platform. FFS. There's plenty of room on either side of the door. You ducking crustless McNugget. People who blast their music or watch videos without headphones on. It's a ducking train. Turn that shit off. Every single day. All of these things happen on my commute. Ducking kill me. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.